It's not uncommon to encounter things that throw us off track. But as humans, we are solution-based, and that is part of the creation process. To work out the things we don't like in an effort to create more of what we do. However, what appears to be a problem can become the central focal point due to the emotional responses and feeling states it might trigger, rather than realizing that within the problem itself there is a solution. We are to become the solution, to solve the uncertainty of the situation in order to make it more satisfactory. The first step in doing this is to make peace with what is happening by accepting it. Any problem that has manifested is the result of something that was created by past thinking and believing. It's a residual effect of something we previously fostered. The manifestations you are seeing now are the results of the overall dominant vibration you held in the past, whether they appear to be negative or positive to you. Just realizing this one point makes whatever is happening easier to accept. And by accepting what is currently taking place, we let go of any resistance that may continue to prolong that specific reality. This gives us the chance to alter our overall state of being so as to make an adjustment in circumstances. As long as we believe we have a problem, the law of attraction will keep bringing that to us. The next step is to realize that your higher self has a different point of view than your ego self. It sees everything as an opportunity for a solution and growth. This is easy to recognize because when you think about what you may consider to be a problem, your emotional guidance system triggers and gives you an array of uncomfortable sensations. Simply put, thinking of something we don't like doesn't always feel good. But to the higher self, there are opportunities to grow rather than problems. And as with the previous step, this is helpful to understand because it turns the idea of a problem into an opportunity to create something amazing. The third step is to realize that you are the vessel for the solution. The higher self will work through you to create something new when you allow it. By permitting the higher self the opening to come forward, front and center, the solutions to anything we are facing begin to present themselves. With this understanding, you're not solving a problem. You're expecting to become the solution to something new. That is why the quandary is there to begin with, for you to create and become the solution. That is the only reason it exists. Within the problem are all of the answers to create its opposite. This is simply a fact of the law of duality, which states that everything is on a continuum and has a complementary opposite within the whole. By accepting the genius within the problem, that it is there to offer you a solution, something better than you've experienced before, and realizing that you are the channel that allows that to happen, because it is within your perception, and because the higher self can and will work through you, any resistance that may have kept the so-called problem alive can easily begin to fade away. The fourth step is to explore the possible solutions of the problem by writing it in question form. For example, you may write things down such as, what are the good points about this problem? How can I interpret this differently? What would the best solution to this problem look like? What would this solution feel like? Or you can be more specific by writing things such as, where do I want to be in the next 6 months? What do I want my life to look like? What can I do now to begin creating these changes? These types of questions send the mind in search of the positive side of the problem, which is the solution to it. They help us move past classifying certain things according to the patterns already established in our brains. This assists in going beyond any boundaries that have been created by challenging them. The fifth and final step is to define your solutions and declare them out loud. Make this step creative and fun. For example, you might state, I am a master at finding wonderful careers that are perfect for me. Or I am a specialist at locating amazing houses at an affordable price. I am an expert at creating money. Or I am a world-class champion of relationships. I am a skilled authority at solving any problems that arise. Or I am a top performer when it comes to spreading happiness and joy. These types of declarations assist you in becoming the other part of the problem, the part that you are ultimately seeking. They help you to feel as though you already are the solution and put you into a vibratory state that aligns with that. The more you repeat these types of statements, the more they become an ingrained part of who you are. You may even choose to write them down and put them in places where you will see them several times per day. To become the solution to any problem, we create the openness for the new possibility to be the new reality. Einstein once said, "No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it." The solution exists at a higher level of consciousness. The goal is to overcome the limitations of the conscious mind and access the higher levels of consciousness so that we open ourselves to that space of solution and possibilities. We are to be the solution instead of being the problem. Anytime we shift our focus and begin creating better feeling states, we are using our time productively to reach the ultimate goal, the solution. In fact, our focus and feeling states are a large part of the solution. We are not here to solve problems. We are here to be the vessel for the solution by allowing our higher self the opportunity to work through us and bring us more experiences that inspire us and fill us with joy.